The art of the stealth edit is being used more and more in America in 2024. With the stealth edit, you take a piece of information that you said before, you change it, but you just don't tell anybody to change it. It's very 1984-ish, right? It's like, no, we're saying that this is the truth today, and we've always been saying that's the truth, even though the archives show that they were making changes, such as the case with the FBI. And this pertains to the current election, because during the ABC News debate, Donald Trump made some assertions about crime. ABC News moderator did what they do. They fact-checked Trump falsely. There was nothing to fact-check. They were wrong. And they didn't fact-check Kamala Harris or her various lies. Not a single time. One of those fact-checks had to do with crime statistics, very important to many, many, many millions of Americans. And they botched it, but there is at least some vindication. Even though that's the challenge with stealth edits or corrections or anything else, the news up front gets all the attention. The quote-unquote correction or debunking or whatever always gets less attention. So that's why we're talking about this story today, to try to get the word out. Hey, Trump was right. They were wrong as usual. According to trendingpoliticsnews.com, we have this posted over at jdrucker.com. Trump vindicated after bombshell report proves debate moderator dead wrong. The Biden Justice Department, much like the Biden Labor Department, is quietly amending its crime statistics after posting incomplete data to dispute a key charge that former President Donald Trump had made against Joe Biden, and as a result, against Kamala Harris. For most of his third campaign for office, Trump has regularly railed against rising violent crime in the U.S., tying high-profile instances of murder to the millions of new migrants, or as we like to call them, illegal aliens, who crossed into the country over the past 2 years. In response, both Biden and Harris have disputed his characterization of crime, and they have been assisted by a mainstream media that has all too often rebutted Trump's assertions, claiming violent crime is down year over year. That turned out to be false, according to the FBI. RealClearPolitics first noted a quote-unquote stealth edit made by Bureau officials in the crime data from 2022 through September of 2023, where initial data showed violent crime falling by 2.1% during that period. On Wednesday, RCP reported that an FBI report now shows violent crime rose by 4.5% during that period, vindicating Trump and the families of murder victims who say a secure southern border may have saved their loved ones from tragic ends. In a press release last month, the FBI public relations team made no mentions of the drastic change. And it is an extremely drastic change. We're not saying, oh, it was we thought that it fell by 2.1%, but it was actually 1.8%. No. We're saying it fell by 2.1%. No, wait! It rose dramatically by over 4%. That's huge. That's a game changer. That completely reverses the narrative. And they're pretending like, let's just change this real quick and nobody will notice. Thankfully, somebody did notice. But again, the initial news, oh no, Trump's wrong. We're ABC News. Trump's wrong. The FBI says that crime is falling. You meanie? Well, it turns out Trump was right. They were wrong. The FBI was wrong. The Harris-Biden regime was wrong. And you and I, we were wronged by all of them. Regardless of where you saw that clip, the best place to watch any of my stuff is to subscribe to me on Rumble, jdrucker.com/rumble. That's jdrucker.com/rumble.